So we're on, by the way. welcome mid conversation. How did I? So you were asking, how did I deal with the goblins? I think
the wolf riders.
Well, yeah, they're goblins on those wolves.
Oh, I see.
I think I had them 4x4. I don't remember.
Because that doesn't fit. Nothing fits. Hi, everybody.
Hey, welcome to Book of War.
Book of War.
Season 2, Episode 6, I believe. Pretty sure we're online.
It's my revenge.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna put it in two cardboard like that, and then I'll just try to move them as one.
I have these. These are huge.
There you go. No. Nope. Too small.
Yeah, sometimes you can put them on two. Lord. I think I'm very far away from the bookcase. Anyway,
Welcome.
yeah, so welcome again to our Book of War Wargaming here, where we are again playing and playtesting, hopefully an upcoming second edition release of Book of War that we've been playing for a long time.
Look for it in the next 10 years.
So, in case you're new to the show, of course, Book of War is a war game that I wrote that has been published for about 10 years at this point, after many years of work, and it's compatible with classic D&D, kind of classic war game. You can take classic D&D, basic, original, first edition, monster statistics, and the camera's bungled. Look at that. Look at the camera. Well, it's got the gap here.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, I'm going to fix the camera here.
There you go.
I don't think I'm getting that right.
That's okay. We both got our second shot for the vaccine, and we were like, all right, we have no side effects except that I just want to sleep all the time, and we keep dropping everything we touch.
We've been having a lot of
manual dexterity problems
today.
Yeah. So that's fine.
How the heck did I do that?
That's fine. What are you doing? It's fine.
No, it's not fine. It's the dividers over here. The dividers on site. Okay, that's better. All right, not totally perfect, but better. All right. Whew. Okay. Don't drop anything else. Don't break anything else.
That's not a guarantee.
Just note to self.
Note to self.
Yeah. So Book of War. It's fun. It's fast. It's furious. It's easy to learn. You can see more at oedgames.com if you want.
You can beat the crap out of your friends and family.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, like maybe if you're like been quarantined with them for a year,
yeah,
you
exactly.
you can get your stress out this way.
Something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
All right.
And of course, our good friend William is moderating the chat right at the moment, and there's a link to OED Games in the live chat right now. So thank you for that, William. So I feel like, is that a thing? Right, there you go. How's your week been?
Oh, great.
Yeah?
Yeah, lots of changes this week.
Okay, hopefully for the better.
Oh, yeah, we hope so.
Yeah.
We hope so. So, full disclosure, I've quit my job and I've quit smoking.
Those are big changes for 1 week, absolutely, yeah. Yeah.
So, I'm on Chantix to quit smoking, so it's an antidepressant, so I basically don't give a shit about it. That's my week. Oh, and I got the second shot for the vaccine.
There you go. Fantastic.
Yeah. So.
I think you cut your hair since the last.
And I did. I cut my hair
like a lot.
and dyed it plum.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I went outside.
I can't see any difference.
And I saw a woman with like flaming purple hair, and I was like, "Oh man, I should have done it purple again."
It's definitely your
okay.
color. It's definitely your color.
There's always a next time.
I've been on spring break this week, so I've been doing
too.
a bunch of hobby type stuff. I haven't been working, fortunately.
And you also got a second shot of vaccine today.
I did just today. So I have not been feeling anything whatsoever. Man, we are very lucky.
Yeah.
Where we are, that we've had relatively early access to vaccines, and I've been very fortunate. I have not felt anything at all from them. So maybe halfway through.
This would be like a good joke of like going,
yeah, right. Well, I'm thinking like if halfway through the game tonight, if I start to feel cruddy, I'm going to be like, oh no, I shouldn't have scheduled that. I should have scheduled it for a non-game day.
Yeah, I just had a sore arm. Like it was a little bit more sore than the first shot.
Okay.
And that's it. you know, so, and you didn't really have any soreness the first time.
Not
so
at all.
You had to dislocate your shoulder.
Yeah, if I kind of half dislocate my shoulder, last time I could sort of feel a little thing, and now I can't.
So there you go.
Yeah.
All right. So,
So we recommend it. That's a quality shot. That's a quality shot right there. The Wandering DMs gives the coronavirus vaccine 2 thumbs up.
Although there was someone when I went on Thursday that was having a reaction, and there were like
really?
a bunch of nurses around him, and he had an IV. So I think they kind of like carted him off at some point.
Really?
Mm. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Well, I hope they're better.
And me too.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't see the end of the.
I was actually wondering how often people had reactions, because the times I've been in there, everybody just sat there kind of bored for 20 minutes and left.
Right. Exactly. So yeah. So there you go. Sometimes something happens. Right,
Okay.
so, yeah.
Well, that's why they do that. That's why they have medical professionals there.
Exactly. So you have trained
I
professionals.
see.
taking care of you.
Now that makes sense.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. AstraZeneca. You know, don't even get me started with AstraZeneca. Okay.
They can go suck rocks.
No, but you didn't hear the whole thing with the Brexit. Because
Tell me.
It's a British company.
Yep.
And they have manufacturing plants in Europe.
Right.
And they were manufacturing the vaccine, in Italy and in France, and they were shipping the vaccine out to Australia instead of selling it to Europe.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Kind of like to stick it
After
to,
they'd had bad.
after the Brexit.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So thank you, Boris Johnson.
Oh yeah.
I hope that nobody's British out there, but they've been like a pain in the ass for the European Union since like day one.
I'm sure that we are British. I mean, there are, probably followers of the show. If they're British, they're probably not super Boris Johnson fans, right? I mean, there's a lot of people that are anti.
It's true.
Right.
Yeah, it's true. And if you're not,
okay.
you and I need to talk.
All right.
Anyway,
the subscriber numbers tick down.
I know. No, but it's funny because I actually had like a 20-minute conversation with my dad about AstraZeneca about 2 weeks
Really?
ago.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Right.
it's kind of funny.
Right.
Yeah. So anyway,
Great.
so there you go.
Good point.
There you go.
Good point.
There you go. Now it's out there. Maybe
So,
we should start
yeah.
before I say something that I
Right.
don't regret.
Yeah. I'm going in the same direction there.
Like, shut her up.
Politics and pandemics, right? we have a weekly political affairs show.
It's got 0 subscribers because we've got
Negative subscribers.
Negative subscribers.
Anyway, so currently in season 2, the standings are.
Yeah, you love sticking it
I
to me at the
just
beginning
feel
of the
like
show,
we
don't
need
you?
to tell the viewers this. So
I think the viewers know that you're ahead.
5 episodes, the standings are Dan 3.5, Isabelle 1.5. And we
and we have a big announcement about that.
we have a big announcement.
Big announcement!
More on that later. Now is later. What is the announcement?
We have figured out how to deal with a tie,
Yes.
and we will deal with this tie that
Right.
we currently have,
Yeah.
so that the victory goes to one person.
We can get
and
rid
one
of the fractions.
Get rid of
Nobody
fractions.
likes the fractions.
Nobody likes that.
So the tiebreaker is going to be dun 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 dun.
A jousting game.
Right. We're going to use the chainmail jousting game. It's going to be the best out of 5 rides.
It's gonna be like kind of like a medieval rock paper scissors type of thing.
Correct-ish. Yes, except with a total of 33 different possibilities in the matrix.
Yeah.
We all know that classic chainmail jousting has 6 defense positions and 8 attack points for a total of 33 combinations. We all know that.
Maybe it's not Pfizer that's making me sleep. Maybe it's
So some other night we're gonna do the chainmail jousting to rectify the episode 3 problem.
So right now we're still arguing about whether or not we need hand gestures and what they are, and who
Well, there's no argument. We know what we're gonna do.
Oh, I see. So you just decide everything because you're the game designer.
I mean, we can test it right now, right? We can test it right now. No?
I don't even remember. Anyway.
Yeah, so it's coming up later. And if this comes into a stalemate tonight, then we're gonna immediately go into chainmail jousting. What?
Why would it? Don't
Well, I said that last. You know, when it originally happened, I started the show saying we can't possibly have a stalemate, and then it did.
All right,
So
let's
I
start.
don't do that anymore. Wait, one other thing. So there's a new. What kind of army do you have?
Oh, William, you gotta love this.
Yeah.
It's an homage to William.
So the last episode, to be clear, was the first ever Book of War Patron's Pick, where specifically William was the one that picked armies for both of us.
Mm-hmm.
I won sort
He
of
crushed me.
decisively.
Yeah, no,
Well,
this-
we only had one. Okay, we had one figure on the side, on each side at the end, as usually happens. But my figure was the giant friggin' Wraiths on Wyverns figure.
So there was no way I was gonna win.
We think, yeah, we do now. In retrospect, we think so. So that was my last victory, and I'm very high on that. But in retrospect, we do think that me having a special unit, special fantasy unit, and you basically only having basic units, that might have been a little bit.
So we gotta test it
Biased.
tonight because I picked the army that William picked for Dan last time.
Yes.
So I have the exact same army that Dan had.
Yeah.
Was it 2 weeks ago?
Correct.
2 weeks ago.
One episode
So-
again. So it's a two. So Isabelle picking the exact identical army that I won with last time.
Hoping
Uh,
against all odds that she will win this time.
it's a 2-for-1 special on the patrons pick this month.
That's right.
You get two shows for one.
Exactly.
Who would
Who would have thunk?
Who would have thunk it? So maybe that's the best possible army. Maybe William just picked the best possible army in Book of War.
We are about to find
We're
out.
about to find
Or
out.
maybe as suck as a general.
Now, on my side, I also picked an army of chaos. So I picked a giant slob of orc archers
Mm-hmm.
and an even gianter slob of goblin footmen, which I'll point out, the wyvern that Isabelle has is the priciest unit in the game now. The goblin footmen are the cheapest unit in the game. And sometimes war games are broken with that, right? Sometimes the cheapest unit is actually broken. I'm just going to mob you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to swarm you, and I'm going to win with the 3 point per figure goblin army.
That used to be my strategy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it used to work really well. And look at me now, in the gutter,
Yeah.
crying that I
yeah.
just can't
It's
win
true.
a game anymore.
It's true. I don't know. I'm going to see. Maybe I know the trick. Maybe I know the trick and you don't.
Maybe.
And finally, the giantest unit of all, namely the giants, which is the hill giants. What? Yeah. Oh, okay. All right. Ready for my close-up.
Yeah.
Donk.
Too close.
Don't. Too
Too
close. Too close. Get back. All right. Get back.
The joke being that Dan didn't have enough money for the stone giant, which is the city
Yeah.
giant, and so he got the hick giant.
Correct.
That's right.
Correct. I am really fond of the stone giants, but I was 3 points over budget with the stone giant, so I had to downgrade.
I'll let you take that question.
It depends. See, so I'm thinking a bunch of different games with the advantage of having lots of figures. So I'm thinking like a whole bunch of different war games. It's part of the problem in a lot of war games is you can't hit them all at once. So if you have I remember it happening
A swarm of zergs.
Yeah, I remember in Traveler there was a competitive Traveler game once with spaceships, and the problem is if you have a capital ship with a gun that does a whole lot of damage, you can only hit one of the little things, right? And so in my mind, you're wasting a whole lot of excess damage that would have been useful against a big ship, but you knocked out one little thing and wasted all the extra damage. So
Right.
sometimes that's an issue if you don't have spillover or splash damage. That's obvious. That's frequently the problem. Yeah. So we'll see here. We'll
All
see
right.
here. I actually kind of changed the rules recently, right, with the big damage figures, kind of to counter that. Actually, good question. Good question as always. One last thing. There's one new rule that we are trying out tonight for the first time, which might
right.
not even come into play.
I don't think it's going to come into play
And
because
it-
we don't have. Do you
And,
have that?
and you might hate it. You might hate it. I might hate it. You guys might
I
hate it.
storm off.
But the new rule now is, and we're kind of going in the direction of it's like differently sized figures in the future. So if you have a unit that gets degraded all the way to just one figure, one normal sized figure, and you're shooting at that, you have to confirm your hits, confirm your shooting hits with an extra die and roll 4, 5, or 6 to confirm hitting the very small target. Doesn't happen against giants, doesn't happen against wyverns, doesn't happen against ogres, but only normal goblin orc man-sized figures, one single figure, 50% chance to miss what would otherwise be a hit. To reflect
Everybody got that?
their smallness.
Great.
Is that too fiddly?
It's a little
Is that
fiddly.
something we don't want to remember? I don't know, maybe.
We'll see. We'll see.
Does it create drama where the surviving?
Somebody said, yeah, but it's too fiddly. Well, no, I just think, again, you had fiddly rules that you've gotten rid of because we kept on forgetting that
Right.
they existed.
Right.
And so, it ended
Right.
up not being worth
Right.
having them.
Well, see, it's funny because
So-
right this second I feel like I'm going to remember that. Like it's going to be dramatic. It's the end of the game. There's one figure. They barely survived. They're making a mad dash to victory right at the end. Right. But then maybe when things start flying and we're excited and the adrenaline's flowing, we'll forget about it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Thanks for the vote. Thanks for the vote. Anybody leave a comment? Leave a comment, chat, whether that rule sounds great or not. Maybe too fiddly.
Fiddly!
We're rolling for initiative. It's just one die now.
Why?
For drama in case of a tie.
Okay. One!
Okay, so I have one and you have to set up first.
Yes.
Yeah.
Terrain.
Correct. Show me what you got. I'm going to go back and forth 3 times.
Two is a gully.
Right.
So what do you have? You have archers, goblins,
Yep.
and a hick giant. I mean,
A hill giant. Just to be clear.
All right. So what you move your things here? The gully. Right here. Gully.
There are 2 episodes in season 1 labeled The Gully of Death, followed by Return to the Gully of Death. Great, still more gullies.
5 is
5
nothing.
is a
No, it's a hill.
Okay, so goddamn wyverns.
I know.
Okay, you don't have any archers. You don't have any archer types
I
at all.
don't. I have to figure out how to wyvern actually. How does that work? I just like bite you, claw you, poison breath, whatever.
There's a bite, there's a sword, there's energy drain, there's a poison tail.
I have 2 attacks? Is
You have
that
2 attacks that do 2 damage each. That's right. And you got to deal with the whole flying thing, of course.
Gully. Okay. 8.
That's woods.
Woods.
All right, I'm about 30 seconds away from dropping everything on the floor.
That's okay.
Again.
Again. My big butt actually spilled everything from the bookcase to the floor when we were setting up. I'm like, oh. All right.
And I dropped a box before that, so very woozy.
Maybe it is the vaccine. I don't know. Let's see. What am I going to do with this?
Not a terrain recently.
I know, it's true,
Which
right?
I like myself.
Yeah, it's
I like
a
it.
challenge.
Yeah.
Challenge.
The thing is, we upgraded season 1. We had a smaller table.
Oh, I can totally fuck you.
I feel like that should be the byline for the show now. It'd be like,
Should I?
Book of War season 2 subtitle. Oh, I can totally fuck you. I mean, bring the noise. Bring the noise. You're down for the season, so bring it. Oh fuck! Ah, you son of a bitch! Oh shit!
It just occurred to me.
Oh shit!
Hill advantage, no hill advantage. You know, who's counting?
That sucked. That really sucked. 3 is rough. Okay, so a boulder-filled, crappy-ass... What the hell am I going to do here? It's like terrain poker. Okay. Yeah.
What happens in the roof?
It's just
Same as
half
half.
movement for everybody, yeah. That's it.
That's it?
That's it. Yeah.
Do you have one more? No.
We do, yeah. We go back and forth 3
my
times
God.
now, yeah. So as I was saying before I was rudely interrupted, we had a smaller table, but it's more rough.
No,
more
that's
woods.
more woods. Oh, I have the trees, right?
We had a smaller table, and we only had 2 rolls per person in season 1, and now we have a bigger table, and it's just over the boundary to get 3 rolls. So it does tend to have more
Who's gonna do one
more
tree?
per capita terrain.
One tree, you get
What?
the idea. Well, you get the
Do
idea.
at least 2. Come on.
Either a 1 or 3.
What did Aristotle say about that?
I have no idea.
Spectacle is the 7th of the dramatic elements.
Something.
Or there were comments. There were comments.
God bless her and will.
Okay.
Oh, nice!
Okay, great. Awesome.
Yes, yeah, it's a team effort.
Awesome. It's funny because I think that I mentioned this before. So like a week back, someone said they just got Book of War for the first time, and I assumed it was someone watching this show, and they weren't. And they'd gotten it into, they found it someplace else, and then asked, what would really help me right now if there's some kind of video to show someone playing it. Do you possibly have that available? Okay.
But people out there have it.
Damn it! Damn it!
Okay.
God, jeez, Isabelle.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to win.
Okay, so last roll, 5, which is
Another
hills.
hill.
Okay.
So
So
you get the last laugh with the hill.
God, this could be awful. Anyway, so I'll point. See, I actually planned for this spot. I put the rough here, hoping I was going to get another hill, so I could put the hill on this side of the rough.
Oh, there you
So
go.
I actually planned for that, but you also kind of pre-screwed me. You 3 steps ahead of that. You screwed me with these woods here.
All right.
That's a lot of terrain. Usually we get some results of some null results, and we didn't this time.
This is gonna be. I have no idea what to do.
The next thing is you're gonna roll the weather die.
Right, and we both chaotic, so
Yeah.
we're hoping for rain or.
If it's sunny, this is going to be a huge mess.
Partially cloudy or partially sunny.
Is there a sun on the die?
There is a sun.
Okay,
but
that counts as scattered clouds, and we do have the sun vulnerability.
Oh, we do.
We do.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. So the sun is out enough that all the goblins and orcs on both sides tonight
Have a -1.
have -1 to hit, -1 morale, and I literally can't hit your wyverns unless I do something clever.
You mean devious?
Yeah. And I'm not going to tell you what that is, but I'm sure our viewers can deduce.
What?
Anyway, it sucks. The point is, it's not great. It sucks.
You scare me, actually.
So there's going to be a whole lot of whiffing air balls tonight.
Okay.
Just take this turn down.
And orc archers over there, is that what you have?
That is correct. I have orc archers.
They are 4. No, wait. So wait, what do I have? Medium foot?
Correct.
Oh, so I'm 5.
Ask William. He picked it.
William, who am I? Do you have any pointers for me?
Oh.
Let's get rid of all of this. Take half. I'll
Yep.
take half.
We're good.
Since we have so much terrain.
Yeah, it's a good point.
Alright, let me see, 6 inches here.
So Isabelle sets up her entire army all at once, which is disadvantageous.
It is. Okay.
And I'm sure there's going to be more Hobbit slingers in future episodes.
Oh yeah, the poor guys. They didn't get to even sling anything.
Yeah, the Hobbit slingers have had a bad run, frankly.
They really did. They got killed right away.
Yeah, in 2 episodes.
It's like, you either just eat sauce or something.
They gotta stay home.
It's like, just like this.
So,
The roof is half. The woods are 1/4.
no, the woods are half.
Oh, they're also half.
Except your riders are going to be a 4th.
Got it.
All penalties are doubled for riders.
Okay.
As far forward as you can push them.
You have to be aggressive. This is going to be interesting for sure. Yeah, interesting. So are those 2 groups, or they're just one big group?
They are 2 groups.
2 groups, okay.
Yeah, I have a total of 5 units on the board,
Okay,
which is about as much as you can ever get.
okay.
So I'm -1 to hit.
So am I.
Jeez.
And I have no missile. See, now we're gonna do the joke that I did before we started the show, and I forgot what it was. You're just like mom mistake, and I forgot what it was.
I don't remember either.
Yes. Shantix, huh? I recommend it. You just won't give a shit. Also, you won't remember your name.
Jeez, what the hell am I going to do?
That's exactly what I said. That is basically, so your hill giant. Where are the hill giants? There we go. Armor 5. Oh my god, health 8?
Yep. Yes, ma'am.
And you regenerate or no?
No, those are
No.
trolls.
These are trolls, okay.
We all know that hill giants in classic D&D have 8 hit dice.
Sure.
We don't have any archers.
I just have a bird.
God. Yeah. Okay. That's my setup. So orc archers, goblin foot, more orc archers, giants, more goblins. Any questions?
Nope.
All right, you go first. Please declare all your movement before measuring anything.
Everybody goes full.
What about the wyverns?
Straight ahead. And the wyvern is going to, so I can fly 36, correct?
Correct. We got maneuvering limits, right? It's 3 and then 45 degrees and 3 inches and 45 degrees. But yeah, 36 inches.
The wyvern is going to fly right in front of your archers.
Here? Holy fuck.
Here!
Okay. I feel like there's going to be a lot of obscenity on tonight's show. Here, like in front of them, like in contact with them, or just in front of them?
No, in contact
In
with
contact,
them.
just attack them right now. You're attacking me on the
Yes!
first turn.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm attacking you on the first turn.
Shit. Okay, noted.
Noted. Okay, so.
Oh, this is going to be really bad.
Well, probably not, because I have been losing. You know, I start the game and I go, this time I will get him, and I will probably fly my wyvern over that. I'll roll like 2 1s.
I don't think you're within 36 inches.
Yeah, I am.
Really? How do you know that?
Oh, shit! I am not. You're right.
Yaha!
Damn, can I take it back?
No. No, you cannot. 100% no. Oh, the very first move! Already regrettable.
Well, see
Already
what I
some
said?
consternation from the blue coach.
Don't taunt.
I'm just reporting.
You are taunting.
I'm reporting,
You are taunting,
Isabelle.
and
I'm just reporting.
I will get up out of this chair and not come back.
It might. I don't think we have room to get it.
Sure, I can go that way. I'll have to knock over some of the cameras,
understood.
but we'll be fine. Okay, so these guys move 9.
So,
So move 9, and I think the wolves move 8, don't they? I mean
no,
12.
that's 12, yeah.
That's what I meant to say. 12. So, I mean, this is going to be like really ugly to move because they're 2 separate pieces of cardboard. So far, so good. We haven't broken anything. And the ogres move 9.
Correct.
9. And then here, I just screwed myself. And 36 is right here.
All right.
So guess what you're gonna do next?
I literally can't hit you because of the light. Your armor is 6, and I'm at -1 because of light. I literally can't hit you at all.
So I guess that wasn't such a bad move.
God, that's awful.
In the shower. It is true. I could do that. Thank you, William.
I planned that. I'm so far ahead of you. So far ahead of you, I asked to get the shot inside that's away from Isabelle.
He's just a lefty.
Okay. A bold move. A bold, if mistaken move. Okay, the goblins go forward full. These goblins go forward full. They only move 9, so let's just leave it at that. These guys move up to the edge of the gully if they need to.
Mm-hmm.
And these guys rush your wyvern.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah. I'm assuming they're on the ground.
Yeah.
Because we didn't say. Okay, they came over these woods. So I'm gonna rush your wyverns, I'm gonna wrap around them, and if I have half a move, I can bring 1 extra guy around the back. So I'm gonna get as many rear attacks as possible.
Even though it's in the woods?
Sure.
The rear's in the woods?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
What happens when you cross the terrain with a rear attack? Do you lose?
Nope.
Is it like you go half speed?
Nope. The attack itself, I mean, so your figure is all in the clear. So the attack itself is on the boundary of the actual touching figures, which is in the open technically. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that part right now. And okay, I'm going to pick the giants here. They move 12. All right, the giants are going to try to get to this edge of the hills here.
Okay.
Get to the edge of the hills, and if they have movement left, they're going to turn in this direction.
Okay.
Okay. So first of all, I really want this to be less than half a move.
What's your move?
12.
Oh,
So it's
yeah.
within 6 inches. Bam.
Yeah, of
Okay.
course.
So clearly I can do this. And these guys can get in contact. And with, so I can just fold it around like this. And I can also pull one extra guy around both sides. So I can get this guy here, and I can get this guy here.
You're still not in a rear attack. Oh, well, one guy is in the rear.
Okay. Not this guy? What about this guy? Rear attack on this with this guy? Nobody else. I agree, nobody else. What about this guy?
Alright, fine.
2? I get 2 rear attacks. Okay. These goblins go 9.
Oh yeah, somebody was William was saying that use some sort of indicator to say if the airborne figure is
Yeah,
on the ground or not.
that's a good point. We forget about we had that in the rules and we forget about it because every time we ever moved it, it was always on the ground.
Mhm.
Ugh. Spit on the goblins. So going down into a gully costs nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And we can't shoot into a gully. Of course, you don't have any archers anyway, so it doesn't matter.
So is that their full movement here?
Correct, yes. So these guys, like we said, go up to here. Giants can move 12, so yeah. Okay, so that's, look at these hills. So that's 7 inches, 8, 9 inches,
Mm-hmm.
10 inches, and then 1 inch for like this.
Mm-hmm.
These guys have 9, so about 6. Good board, guys. I have to get up, sorry. Oh, so funny. Alright, so 6, 7, 8, and I'm just going to put some figures here. So these guys are at the first tier
Mm-hmm.
because they can't move any more than that. Does that make sense?
You don't want to put like the whole. Oh, there's no room for the whole line.
Yeah.
Got it.
You okay with that?
Yeah, that's
But we'll remember that technically they're on that tier. Okay, so I only get one unit attacking, and that's these guys.
Can you do
attacking.
that? Can you move? Can you rotate like this?
What, the giants?
Oh!
that's a
I thought
mistake.
I thought you meant the archer. I
No,
was
no.
just like, wait, what are you doing?
Oh, sorry, I was trying to fix that. So just these guys here
Just these two.
at the
Yeah.
attack. In the horrible sunlight, they're the only people that can possibly hit your
You gotta
Wyverns
hit. You
with
gotta.
sixes.
You gotta roll. You gotta roll.
I need 6s.
You gotta roll 2 6.
Double 6s would be great. It'd be great.
It's like with my luck these days.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
I hate you so much.
Oh no!
So much.
Oh no!
Why are you rolling the way you're rolling?
Oh!
I'm like,
Oh no! Oh. Okay, so you may be ready to play when you come play against Dan, huh? Right?
don't. Okay,
Yeah,
I don't think I have a
All
sense
right.
of humor about
I
this right now.
get that. I
I'm
understand.
like, don't push it too far. That's like not cool.
Sorry.
Not cool.
Sorry. It is your turn.
Yes, I realize
Yeah.
that.
Yikes.
Hmm.
Now the Wyverns do have 6 health, of course. So they have 4 more health.
Okay, I am going to move these guys all the way as far as they can. The ogres are going to move so that they're kind of like in front of the wolf riders, and the riders will move like right behind them.
Okay.
And then the wyvern is going to fly off
Mhm.
and then go behind you.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
So,
We previously determined that's always possible.
that's 2 inches, so that leaves me 7, so that's 3.5.
Yep.
Inside. Oh, God. Alright. And then these guys move 9. So they're gonna be back here. And I guess the wolf riders can't really go behind them. No, just doing that. And then this guy is gonna.
I don't know.
So I guess he's the only one who can really attack.
I
So I've
agree.
got 2 attacks,
Correct.
back attacks.
Correct.
And
At +2,
at
because it's
+2.
a high health
Right.
creature. So normally you would need 4s,
Mm-hmm.
but now you need 1s.
So I can't miss.
Correct.
So
And
double damage.
Correct. So I'm going to take off 4 figures.
4 figures.
1, 2, 3, 4. And that's how that works.
Yeah.
Now I'm making morale check. 5 divided by 4 is 1, +1 for their health, -1 because they're chaotic, -1 because it's sunny. So I get no bonus on
No
this.
bonus.
The dice have to come up 9.
They probably will.
Just as long as I just roll double 6s, as long as I roll all
Shut
6s.
the fuck up. You know what's good for you.
Oh shit! Okay, a 10. So I actually do make that morale check.
Oh, then.
Ah! Well, my dice are going down. I'm personally disappointed. I'm personally disappointed that I only rolled a 10. That's not what I expect. Do better, guys. So anyway, the unit's still in the game. It's my turn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so these guys are going to about face and then wrap around and try to get back attacks again.
And try to do a double 6.
Right. Now, the giant is within 45 degrees of this guy,
Mhm.
so I'm going to stay right there so I can launch rocks at this guy, because I do have to eliminate the wyverns. These goblins are going to go up to the edge of the gully, but then not come out.
Mm-hmm.
These goblins are going to go forward full.
Okay.
So turning around takes half their move, and then I can only bring 1 guy around each side, so I'm going to be like this.
Mm-hmm.
Like that. How many back attacks do you think I get here?
None.
Granted. So stipulated. I guess maybe I should have foreseen that and gone for doing something else. Anyway, so obviously these guys can get to here. That's nothing. And so I got to pay 2 inches to get up the next level, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I have 7 inches past that, so I'll be getting like half an inch in the woods here.
Okay.
Don't drop them! Don't drop them! Is that good?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so Giant's going to throw, these Giants are going to launch rocks at this guy, and I hope I'm within 20 inches, because that's my limit. Probably I am.
Well, but you're more than half,
Agreed.
so you're not going to be able to hit him.
Remember the Giants, right, they also get +2 to hit,
Mm-hmm.
because they're also high health.
Yeah, but you're in long range.
Yeah. So it's still
-1 and -1 because of the weather.
No, that's Goblins and Orcs only.
Oh, right.
It doesn't affect these guys, doesn't
Right.
affect your Ogres.
Right.
Yep. So it affects, so it's only Goblins and Orcs, right? Not Wyverns, not Giants, not Ogres.
Got it.
And these archers are going to try taking shots at your Ogres, I guess, because I think they're closest. So the question is, are they within 15 inches of your Ogres?
You're further than that.
Let's see. And we agree, obviously, we can shoot over the gully.
Yeah.
So my orcs,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
my
yeah.
goblins aren't blocking that
Yeah,
shot.
yeah. They're
And you want this to be within 15 inches.
not. No.
No?
No.
What about this?
No.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Really? What
Yeah.
about this? What about this guy? What about this guy? That's 15 inches right there. See that? You call that out of range? Call that out of range? 15 inches?
You know, last time I gave you I gave you one guy, you ended up doing 2 damage to my wyverns.
All right, now I want my okay, fine, we'll play like that. Barely, just a 32nd of an inch out of range. Now, are my giants within 20 inches of your wyverns? Definitely.
Yes.
Do that? Okay.
Yes.
So, we agree they're in long range.
Long range.
Your armor is 6.
Yes.
So long range makes it 7, but the giant catapulty stones bring it down to 5. So I need 5 to hit. I only get 1 attack.
1 attack.
It does 2 damage. So if I land this, it does another 2 damage. I want this to be 5.
I don't even want to look.
I rolled a 3 and I have missed.
Why am I giving you this? I don't know.
Because I threw it. All right. Okay, so no hits. Barely out of range, barely missed. No back attacks. It's your turn. This is tense.
Okay. I made a mistake with those guys. I'm going. It's going to be a big clusterfuck there. Okay.
You know, that shot wasn't going to hit anyway, now I realize it. Long range plus the sunlight, I can't hit armor 5 either.
Can you giant throw rocks in any terrain?
Yes. Not woods.
Okay.
Except woods.
Okay. So.
I hadn't thought about that before. The rules say woods block all missile attacks,
Right.
so that's going with that.
So. So these guys keep going, marching through the horrible terrain in front of them.
Right.
I think the ogres are actually. I shouldn't have tried to put. They're too slow. I'm gonna turn them in, and they're gonna go march in the woods.
Okay.
These guys are gonna advance full.
Okay.
And the wyvern is gonna fly up,
Mm-hmm.
go in the woods, and go in front of your goblin army.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Alright.
Okay.
So 9. So they'll probably, let's see, what do we have here? We have, so they're just out of the rough.
Yep.
So next turn they'll be out of the rough. So these guys, so I'm going to measure from here, 9.
Yeah, I mean, you could do the left face bit, right? If you want to left face and then, you know, in a single line march in the woods, you go.
No, I don't like
Okay.
that.
Okay.
So 9 would be just like barely in the woods. So the woods are half move for them.
Yeah.
So what do I do? Like 7 to get in the woods,
Sure.
and then so that leaves 2. So they're like just barely in.
Sure.
So they'll be like this,
Sure.
something like that.
Put them far enough to they balance.
They're a little bit
Yeah,
further than
I
they
like
should.
it.
Okay.
Yeah, great.
And then these guys go 12, which I think is not going to reach the goblins. Oh, it is! Oh, this is nice.
Okay, maybe one figure, right? You're only going to get that left-hand figure in there. Clearly out of range. Just the left-hand figure.
Okay. I think. Okay. I think I'm going to have 2 figures, don't you think? Or you're just going to give me 1? I didn't really, I wasn't exactly nice to you, so,
I think I have to give you one, actually.
Oh, shit. Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Do that
If
way.
the thing's tilted like that, then it's either everybody or it's only one.
Alright, fine.
Yeah.
And then say, see you later, guys. not staying very well.
You know, that's not a whole heck of a lot out of your max range, actually.
I know.
But, okay, permitted, yep, alright.
Okay, good. So, what's your... So basically we I automatically hit 4, don't you think?
Yes.
Because your
Right.
armor is what, 4?
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
So 4 come out.
Great.
And then the Wolf Riders, what do they do?
4. God, those Wyverns are hellacious.
I know. Thank you, William.
So they have 2 attacks each.
So only one, okay. And what's your armor 4?
4.
But I have... No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
Oh, I do, because
Yeah.
they're goblins.
They're
on top.
goblins,
Okay, so I need 5.
Yes. Okay.
1 hit.
Chief in here. Alright, so my goblins are so numerous, I'll probably make these morale checks. So clearly that's automatic.
Mm-hmm.
No question about that. This is many. Was it 16 and 3 is 19 divided by 4. 19 divided by 4 is 4.
Mm-hmm.
4 plus 1 for their health. Minus 1 because they're chaotic. Minus 1 for light. I'm adding 3. So I need the dice to come up 6.
Mm-hmm.
8. Okay, so there's still.
There was still a chance.
It's true. Yeah, I agree. Okay, so the goblins are going to wrap around your wyverns to get back attacks.
This is where we take the trees.
You're in the woods, so I can't shoot. I can't shoot with the giants. Do we agree that I can shoot your wolves over the heads of my goblins?
I don't know, didn't you say they had to be more than an inch? So these guys are clearly less than an inch from my guys.
Yeah, so my goblins are still down the gully,
Mm.
right? And you still have these wolves up on top.
Mhm.
So I can just shoot over the gully at the
You
wolves.
should get, yeah, but aren't you gonna hit some of your guys too? By accident?
Oh, I see.
Because you don't, you are just orcs.
Under the
Under the it's less than an inch rule.
Hmm.
Ruthless, I tell you.
That's a good point, actually.
Hmm.
Well, that's too bad. I really wanted to have my orcs do something shooting over the gully, but it seems like you've closed the distance too fast. That's what I'm hearing. Well, that's unfortunate. Crap. Crap. Jeez.
I don't know what you're doing. Yeti, don't eat the electrical cord. Yeti, come sit with us. We're having cat issues tonight.
Yeah.
He was punished earlier
Yeah.
for being bad.
These guys are armor 5, is that right?
I think so. The medium foot, yes, they are.
Ugh, crap. I'm a cracker. Wow. This is one of the hardest. This is one of the hardest games of all time.
I know the terrain is really hard to deal with. It's like
Yeah, it is.
it's
It is
like I
very
have
hard to deal
no
with.
idea how to move any of this stuff
Very hard to
around.
deal with.
We're less talkative than usual, too.
Yeah, this takes more thought than.
Mm.
Okay. So I guess giants stay right there. Those orcs stay right there. These guys reform, which takes a whole turn.
Mm-hmm.
These goblins charge into combat.
Mm-hmm.
And these goblins wrap around the wyvern as much
Yeah.
as possible. Okay, so just reform these guys. It's 3x2 is not bad. So this. So these guys are, I'm going to do this. I'm going to go the whole line. These guys do this. I'll just bring this one guy here, like this. And I'm gonna get up to. So these guys do this. Okay, so just folding in as using half the remove, and therefore I get one more guy around on each side. So there's one here and one here, and that's all the wrapping I'm allowed. Is that right? No, but I was already in contact because you hit me. So I think this is all I get. It's like a measurement happening, but okay. Does that seem like reasonable movement to you?
Yeah, I think so.
How many back attacks do you think I get?
Well, I think I'm just going to give you 2 again,
Okay.
and that's being generous. Because I think 1 is kind of like borderline on the side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm hearing 2. Roll these 2 attacks. I need 6s.
You need 6s,
right?
yeah.
Only back attacks can hit those guys, so I need 6s.
Nothing.
No 6s.
Alright.
So the goblins don't do that. Now here I have how many goblins in contact? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Mm-hmm.
Rolling 7 dice. Your armor is 4, I think.
That's a very good question. Yes, my armor is 4.
Okay, but in the sunlight I need 5.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you give me 2 more? You do have 2 health.
Yep.
So I need 2 hits to knock them off. 5 for hits.
2. So 1 guy goes down.
And the giants are going to throw rocks at this guy.
Okay.
And that's not within an inch of my guys. Agreed?
Agree.
Okay. All right, so...
Do you want to measure, make sure that
Sure.
he's in long range?
10 inches, that's short
10
range.
inches short range.
So your armor is 4 down to 2.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm rolling this, I need at least a 2. Does 2 hit, so it'll wipe one guy out.
Mm-hmm. There's fucking giants.
And that's my turn.
So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which is 3. Plus 2 for their health.
I agree.
That's 5 minus 1.
Because they're chaotic.
They're chaotic. And minus 1 because so just 3.
Correct.
So I need a 6.
Right.
Yali, stop that. Yali, stop that. You're gonna get electrocuted.
Yai. Yai. Come on. Dude, come here. Come here. Come here.
Whew,
Okay.
8. Alright. Still in the game.
Wolf Rider's in the game.
Wolf Rider's in the game.
What else you got? That's it.
That's it. Okay,
All right, it's your turn.
my turn. No, it's okay. I'm sorry. His name's Yali. And because he was punished, he's trying to get our attention, and he he knows the stuff he's not supposed to do to get our attention. One of them being chewing on the electrical wire.
Right at the outlet.
Right at the outlet, right in front of me.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. Now John is pointing out that this is a change that we've made for the second edition,
Which will be out within
yeah.
the next 10 years.
Right. Exactly. So in the first edition, it says, yeah, if you're shooting it, and there's another unit within 3 inches, you have to split up your attacks. But math was done in the last year that said archery should be more accurate than that, actually. So the current rule that we're playing with is you've got to be within 1 inch. I was working on this last night, actually. There was math for archery accuracy being done here last night. Good point. It is one of the changes for second edition.
Okay. So the wolves are going to keep attacking the goblins. The ogres are going to try to reach the goblins over there.
Yeah.
So try to advance.
Yeah.
I think they're going to be able to reach them. These guys keep going forward,
Yeah.
marching on.
I got 2 hits on it in turn 1, nothing since then. Which the giants had hit. We are all marking up our Book of War copies at the moment.
The giant has 8 health.
Correct. Look it up in classic D&D. Technically 8 plus 1, but we don't count the plus 1s in Book of War. It's abstracted out of the picture.
The wyvern is going to fly up and just go behind your goblins.
Okay.
So the ogres and the wyvern are going to keep attacking the
Okay.
goblin army on there.
Yeah.
Okay. So here, so they were just on the edge, but
We were in 4.5.
4.5. I mean the back is 4.5, right?
Yep.
So they get into contact like that.
And get the figures so they're literally actually touching, if you would please. That's what technically has to happen. We accept that.
These guys can wrap.
They can. Yeah, up to
So-
3 per side if you want.
Bark. Bark. And then these guys move 9, so that's 2 and 2, so that's
Mhm.
5.
Yeah.
So they're just basically at the edge of the hill.
Yep.
Or
The edge of the top. Is what
the edge of the top.
yeah.
Or do they go down? Are they
Well,
allowed
I
to
mean,
go
the
down?
front's here, right? So,
But that's 5 inches is beyond the top, is what I'm saying.
yeah.
So can they be here?
Well, your tile isn't going to fit.
Oh, but I can put one figure here.
Sure.
So technically they're kind of like
Sure.
down already.
That one's a little dicey. We'll allow that.
Oh, maybe I should put these guys and just keep them on
Yeah,
here.
that's kind of what I was trying to suggest.
I'm gonna yell at the
Orcs
cat.
on
I
hills.
am not yelling at you guys. Yelly, come
Orcs
on the
on
chair.
hills.
Brr. Come on the chair, hon. Okay, and this guy.
Now, the intent of Book of War is generally not
Jesus.
to have a lot of fiddly rules. It's supposed to be fairly efficient. So if I do go in a direction of overly fiddly rules, and we've done that in the past, I then retracted it later.
It's true.
Yeah.
Okay, so ogres.
Yeah.
What the hell do? They just club you over the head, basically.
Correct. Yeah.
So they only have 1 attack per guy.
That is correct.
So that's 3 attacks.
Correct.
And they need 4.
It's at +1, so again, they're
They're
beefy
big.
enough,
So they
right?
need 3s.
Correct.
Okay.
3s.
2 hits. Okay. And then the wyvern takes out 4
Correct.
automatically, so 4 more.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, like that.
Okay. And then the wolves have 2 attacks per?
Correct.
So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 1. And I need 4s.
I think you need 5s because it's light out.
Really?
Yeah. The goblins. Light vulnerable.
Alright. I'm going to do this twice.
Correct.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Jeez. 1, 2, 3, 4.
One more.
Alrighty, that's how that's going to be. Okay, so goblins in the center. 16, 17 divided by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is 3. Plus 1 minus 2. I'm adding 2. So the dice have to come up with these 7.
Mm-hmm.
11! 7 or 11, I'll take it. Okay, now here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 divided by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 9 divided by 6 is 1, plus 1 for the health. Goes away. I need to roll 9. The stock target for morale checks. This is to be a 9. Come on!
Yes!
All right.
They're out!
Okay, so between the pincer move of the Wyverns and the Ogres, the goblins are crushed and run away.
Crushed, and they're like, fuck that shit, we're going home.
I can't even see where Carl went. Alright, that unit is gone.
Alright.
Missed it by missed it by that much. Missed it by 1 pip. Alright, the first unit lost. Okay, so these orcs start going through the woods. This is really not a great situation.
I know. This terrain is really...
Yeah, this is really
like the
choked
worst.
up. It's really ugly
It's
choked
the
up.
worst.
This is really not great. What am I gonna do? Wow, this sucks. This sucks. The fact that I had archers and there's all these woods, that's making a difference.
I know.
It was good. It was good that you rolled woods for you and you had good placement for it.
Yeti. He's trying to get your attention because you're the one who punished him.
Yeah, I really don't want him to.
Hey,
get
will you stop that?
electrocuted. You're distracting me, Yahweh. I'm having trouble enough.
Sorry. I'm trying to get the cat.
Yeah, at the moment, the high-powered units are doing a good job against the lower-powered units. I bet it could easily be a game where that flips on you. In this particular case, that I'm having such a hard time hitting the Wyverns with the light in particular is like really bad. You have 2 units that are ignoring the light, and I only have my giants.
I know.
That's part of what's happening in this game too. I mean, I think we all agree this is an unfair game, but today this is an unfair setup, and frankly, it's really I'm greatly disadvantaged, and if I lose, there's no shame in that. But if I win, it'll be a heroic, epic turnaround.
I think
we can all. Everybody here agrees that we all see this.
Yeah. Thanks, Dan.
I'm trying to come up with something clever with my giants, and I'm like. All right, that's okay. Okay, so these guys are as many get in contact as possible. These guys go forward full. These guys stay motionless so they can all shoot at these orcs.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what's happening. So I can bring 3 guys around on both sides here.
Okay.
1, 2, 3 here, and 1, 2, 3 here. Okay, and then going forward here, that is call it 4 inches.
Mhm.
We have another.
I don't know what your move
It's
is.
12 actually.
Okay.
So
3
8
inches.
inches.
Oh,
So it's
right.
Another, yeah, so it's another 4 inches.
Yeah, let's get rid of trees, yeah. They're always pretty until you can move an army.
Yeah. Just measure that's 4 inches. Okay. All right, now, so melee's happening here, shooting's happening at these guys. So
I don't know if those, I mean, the woods are in the way here, so you
I
don't,
agree.
you have like maybe.
Let's discuss. Now we need to like hit him, right? Or him. So
So let's see, is this about here?
yeah,
So I'd say half your army.
half. No,
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I think so.
So I think only these 2 guys can't shoot. This guy can clearly shoot. Right.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I think it's 7.
No.
I think it's 7.
Don't do it with a tape measure.
What? Why? That's a straight line. This is a straighter line than your papers.
No.
It's a straight. Okay, the clear. Look. Okay, it's 6. Let's call it 6. Call it 6. I think it's 7, honestly.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
What? Put the paper up again. Now you're miscounting. That's ridiculous.
Well, it's here, right?
No.
This is the
Okay,
line.
that's fine. That's fine. Count what's on that side of the paper.
I just moved them, so.
But you moved them in the wrong direction because they used to be that way. They used to be further that way.
It's kind of like
You're moving them behind the woods.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, so I'm going to fix them. See, clearly they weren't hanging off the edge of the cardboard before you moved them. Right.
But they were.
I'm going to move them back before you started pushing them in this direction. So clearly they were on the cardboard.
That's still.
Look at this.
No, those guys. No
aim at
way.
this guy. Aim at this guy.
No way.
Are you serious?
Yes, I am serious.
That's ridiculous.
Come on,
It's 7.
man.
It's the majority of them.
Those guys, the edge of the wood is right here.
Yeah.
So.
This is one of the more tense. We were so happy.
I'll give you 6.
Yeah, I really honestly feel like it's going to be 6.
Yeah, you're not
Really?
getting 7.
Okay, fine. 6.
It's 6 and I'm not
Okay,
happy.
6. I'm not thrilled either. That makes 2 of us.
Great.
Okay, so
Not
6.
everybody's pissed
Now we're going to debate range. So
Yeah, but
Okay,
you
we'll
can't.
just-
But you can't count the ones that aren't that can't
okay,
shoot.
all right, okay, fine. So they're in long range.
They're in long
So they're in
range.
long range. Okay. So 6,
And then you,
and they're in long range.
so you need 6.
No, I need
one.
7 because of the fucking light.
So it's all mute anyway.
It sucks. This game sucks. God damn it. Okay, did I say the giants were throw shooting these guys? I said that right. Okay, so this is clearly long range. They're clearer than 20 inches. I get 1 attack. I need 4s.
Okay.
I need 4s.
1,
4.
just 1, 4.
It does 2 damage. And I rolled a 3, and I missed that by 1 point. So things are not looking so great. How about the goblins? The goblins can attack, right? We all agree the goblins can attack. There's a whole bunch of them here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Do you agree with that?
Jesus. Yes.
12, okay. Normally I would need 4s. Because of the light, I need 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to roll these twice. I need 5s.
So 1 hit.
Jeez.
And another one.
Okay.
So this one dies. Okay?
That was not a good turn.
Now you know how I
That was
feel!
not a
Now
good
you know
turn
how
at
I've been
all.
feeling the past 5 games!
That was awful.
Alright, morale check. 1, 2, 3, 4,
We
5.
can't see. We can't see.
3, 4, 5. 5, that's one. No, 1. 5 plus 2 to the house. 7. Minus 1 because they're chaotic. So minus 1 because of the weather. So I need a 5, so I need
Right.
to roll 4.
Correct.
So fuck this
2 or
up.
3 would be bad.
Okay, 9. So my question to you is with my ogres, because they're in the woods, are we considering that this guy's at the edge of the wood and can come out next turn? Or can come out this turn?
Actually, yes.
So and
Actually, the answer is yes.
if I turn him all this way,
Mm-hmm.
that's half their move?
Correct.
Okay.
Right face.
Right face. And they move 9?
Correct.
Okay.
This.
Do they have 2 attacks each? Is that what we do?
No, they only have 1.
1 attack each.
Yeah.
And what's your hit giant is what? What's your
Armor 5.
armor
Health
5.
8.
oh god.
This particular episode's like a toe jam of a fight.
I know. Okay. So these guys are gonna go into the woods and get in contact
Yeah.
with your
Worse.
archers.
Yeah.
The wolves are continuing to attack your goblins. The ogres are gonna turn
Mhm.
and charge your hell giant,
Yeah.
and the wyvern is gonna go fly behind your hell giant.
Okay, now shit got
Okay.
real. Okay.
All right.
All right.
So they turn like this, and they have to be within 4.5. Should be-
No, actually, they have to do the 9. I mean, because like we agree that you're already out of the woods.
Oh! I thought that doing this actually cost me.
Oh, good point.
Right.
Good point. I see.
Right.
Now I'm so rattled. I'm not even going to remember the single
Okay.
figure rule at the
So
end.
so they are in contact, right?
I agree.
But only one is going to be in
I
contact.
agree with that.
Right?
Yes, that's
So
Next round, you could bring more.
I can
guys.
bring more guys around, but right now that's where we are.
Yeah.
Okay. And then he's gonna go. I don't think he's gonna fit. No, he's not gonna. I'm gonna put him here,
Yeah,
but you know,
thank you.
we'll pretend. And then these guys were at the bottom of the hill, so
Yeah.
there's no penalty.
I agree.
And they need to be within 4.5, which
I
clearly
agree.
they are, right? So they are in contact with you, and I can wrap how
Let me
many?
just measure that. Okay, so they
They move
One.
less than half of their move, because their move is
we got to count double for the woods. So
oh right. So that's
it's
4.
4, 5. That's actually more than half.
Well, they were here.
1 inch. Agreed.
this is the game.
You're off
where,
by half an inch.
yeah, this is
You're
the
off
game
by
where
half
we were like,
Right. Right.
I won't give you an inch. I won't give you a
I
quarter
will
of an
not.
inch.
You get nothing.
You get nothing.
You get nothing. So even if you'd had half movement, you would have only brought 1 guy around.
Right.
So now you get none.
Fine. Do that way. Okay. All right. Here we go.
I'm gonna try to fit this guy here.
I think the base is a little bit too big on that. So the cat's back, and he's like, "Oh, again, big fight! I'm going to distract everybody." Like, don't distract us. Your parents are losing their minds.
My giant is suddenly in shadow. Like,
Okay.
this is not feeling good.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so Wolf Riders, they have 2 attacks each.
Yeah.
And so normally I would have to roll a 4, but with the light penalty I need to roll 5. So I'm going to roll this twice. 1 hit, not good. 2 more hits.
1. I'm gonna keep them connected, so 2.
Alright, so these guys I have how many in contact? Who's me? Who's you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's orcs on orcs. No one can. Oh no, me not be able to tell. I can't. No, me
Be a
is
friend.
me sergeant. You fired.
And what's your armor?
4.
So I need 5.
Correct.
Because of the light penalty. 2 hits.
2 hits. Okay, get this guy off. Get this guy off.
Okay. Ogre
Yeah.
against Hill Giant.
Right.
I have 1 die.
1 die. Got a +1 to hit.
+1 to hit.
Yeah.
And what's your armor?
5.
5.
Yeah.
So I need to roll 4.
Mhm.
5.
The first hit, he has 8 health.
And then
1 out
the
of
Wyvern,
8. Yes.
back attack,
Right.
+2 to hit.
Right. You need 2.
2 attacks, so I need to roll 2s.
Correct.
So it's not automatic.
Correct. This is some 1.
Oh, for fuck's sake! A 1 and a 4, just in
Okay.
case you couldn't see.
So 1 hit for 2 damage, so now I'm at 3 hits on that giant.
Why you have 3 hits?
1 from the ogres.
No, just 1 from the Wyvern.
They do 2 damage.
Oh, right.
So
Right.
you just bit one of the giants and you also poison one of them at the same time.
Right.
Or energy drain somebody.
There you go.
All right, morale checks for me. Let's see here. Okay, so here, this is bad. 3 divided by 2 is 1, +1 for health, goes away for light and chaos, so I need these to be a 9. No! Alright, so you've smashed my orcs in the woods. Oh! We join your side, how about that? we not really tell, let's just say us all big family. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 divided by 3 is 3, +1, down 2, dice need to be 7.
Yep.
Come on! 7 on the nose! 7 on the nose. Alright, we fight. The giants turn around to attack the wyverns.
Yeah, so the Wyvern has a +2 because he's huge, right?
Correct.
So.
Correct.
And then +1 for back attack, yeah.
Yep. It's the same thing if you were playing D&D, like high hit dice creature. They're easier to hit. It's easier to hit with them, so that's what's happening here. Yeah. These guys are not doing anything. In the woods. Are my goblins gonna stay in that line or not? This is terrible. Do we agree that hypothetically, if I was shooting at your wyverns, since they're taller, I can shoot over something like my giants
I was just thinking
and
that
hit
you
your
would do that.
wyverns without splitting up the attacks? Do we agree with that?
Well, I mean, technically he's on the ground, right?
The
Okay.
wyverns, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's not the miniature's not really representing
Agreed.
what's
Yep. Okay.
happening,
Agreed.
right?
Yep.
So he's probably
Yeah.
like, up here,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
As opposed to being
Okay.
so.
So I would have to split up my attacks, is what we're saying.
Well, again, we're not being very nice to each other today. Today's actually war. Like, I need this win.
No. Get nothing.
So I'm. Yeah. So yes, you're gonna need to split your attacks for that.
Thought I had a clever move there. I really wish I was using those orcs in some way, but I'm caught here.
I mean,
Really
with missile attack, this is like a terrible terrain. You only have basically
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
little bit of open terrain.
You basically have my giants pinned in, so actually I don't even have any really movement allowed except to turn around in place. Under the no sideways scraping rule.
See, John Miller agreed with me.
Didn't need that, John. I did not. Did not need that right
See how
now.
they turn on you? You're public.
Yeah, it's kind of sharp. Yeah, it kind of stings.
It stings a little bit. Right?
It does.
Stings
Yeah.
a little bit.
Am I being canceled? Is that what the kids call that? Am I being canceled?
No, just shunned. We're drinking water, by the way, in case you're wondering.
Shit. Okay, that's all I got. That's all I got. So
Okay.
let's turn around. I'm gonna club your Wraith Riders over the head.
Okay.
With a giant mace. And these guys, that's it. Goblins, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Normally 4s, but I need 5s. Roll this twice.
2 hits, damn it.
So 1 wolf goes down.
1 more.
Damn it. Okay. 1 more hit would have been nice. Okay, now the giants, kind of key here. So, Wyvern's armor is 6. Comes down to 4 for the giants. That's it. I need a 4. I roll 1 die. I need a 4. If I succeed, I get 2 more hits on your guy.
Mm-hmm.
4 or higher. Shit!
Oh, big sigh of relief.
Shit! Damn it.
Okay, wolves. I have 4 divided by 1.
Regression to the
4.
mean sucks, I'll tell you that.
Yeah. Blah blah blah. 2 for their health, minus, so they need 4, right?
Yes, I didn't really follow that. Right, sure.
Because minus 1 because they're guarding me, and minus 1 because it's sunny. But they have +2 for their health, so that cancels out.
Right. But you need 5.
I need 5.
Right.
I mean, I have +4. So
Gotcha. You're forgiven.
9. Rolling the dice. It's like, I don't know if I can do this.
And it's your turn.
It's my turn. So the ogres
You need to
are
get
gonna
hits on
surround
this.
your hell giant.
Yep.
And you're gonna get back attacks.
Please declare all movement.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're right.
See, this is what I mean. We
So
start
excited.
forgetting the rules. This is what happens.
The orcs are gonna plow through the woods,
Yeah.
and maybe they'll come out, maybe they won't.
Okay.
And the let's see. It's better. He gets 2 damage. So actually, let's do this instead. The wyvern is gonna go behind your hill giant,
Okay.
and then these guys are gonna try to wrap around
Okay.
this way.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Sounds good.
Not great, but okay.
And the wolves attack. So let's see. Let's move these guys. So what's left here? Oh, I do get out of the woods. So I get out. So maybe like this line
Okay.
here.
Yep.
Oh, out of the woods! Yeah.
Do you want to
Too stunning.
Oh, this sucks.
Oh, Crow, do you bring sunscreen? I don't know where they were, like that. This is just whatever. Okay, so these guys.
Formation not great.
So the formation not great at all. So he, he's right here.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna put him here. Oh, sorry with my tail. I just sideswiped those guys.
Whiplash.
And then these guys can wrap
Yeah.
two of them.
Yeah.
So there's one here.
Could you measure the guy in back to make sure?
What guy? Oh. Measure what?
Just measure that he can that within his movement he can get it. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's-
All right.
yeah.
Do it.
So one is here.
Yep.
One is here. This is the damage for this guy.
Yeah.
So he's back attack.
Okay.
So, okay. So let's do the Wolf Riders first. So I have 4 left.
Yes.
And 5.
Correct.
Come on! 1 hit. I'm trying to throw a little differently.
Oh,
Ooh,
shit.
3-6.
God damn it. I'm punished.
Okay, Ogres.
Yeah.
What do I need? What do I need with them? So I have a +2 to attack.
Just one with the ogres.
+1. And your armor 5.
Correct.
So I need 4s.
Mm-hmm.
I need some 4s, yeah.
No force.
Ooh, 3
shit,
hits!
I'm getting fucking wiped out! Oh, man. So it's a total of 6. That's a total of 6 on my 8 health giants.
So if the Wyvern does his job. Okay.
You only need 1 hit. Actually, you only need 1 hit.
Why? I thought you had 8.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, right.
And then 2 damage.
Right, 2 damage. So I have a +2 plus rear attack is plus. So I have a +3.
Yeah.
So I need a 2.
Yeah. I need snake eyes here. I need snake eyes to
I
keep the
have
giants
done it.
in the game.
I have done it before.
Snake eyes.
So don't think it's not possible because it is. 1 hit, a 1 and a 2. You
So
see how
close.
badly I fucking rolled?
So close.
And it's okay, he's dead.
Shit.
Oh god.
Oh, that was savage. That was a savage attack.
It was a savage attack, I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm very dead.
Yeah, you are.
That blew.
No,
1, 2,
that's it,
3,
you're done,
4,
man.
5.
Oh,
it sucks to lose this game. It sucks. 1, 2. No, it's great. It's whether you win or lose. The game is so much fun. 1, 2, 3, 4,
You should
5,
get it
6.
for you and your family.
You son of a bitch.
Do your morale check
These
for the
are at
goblins.
straight odds, so I do need a 9.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Oh, I feel so bad.
Fuck!
7. Alright, let's wipe this off. Let's wipe off this little army of the face of the earth, shall
Every
we?
time I think we gotta stop using so many up bombs on the show, and then hour and a half in, and god damn it!
I think that our viewers enjoy the little
I
swearing
hope
here
so.
and there.
Yeah,
Well, they come
hope
back, so
more
they
is-
can't be that offended.
No, I hope not. I sincerely hope not. Oh, my giants. Oh, that sucks.
Oh my
I
God.
don't want to lose them.
Finally, thank you, William, for picking such a great army for Dan, so that I can pick it again for me.
And see, normally this would be a wonderful shooting opportunity with all these archers lined up, and
I know.
then I literally can't hit the wyverns in the sunlight. That's brutal.
Well, you can hit me in the back if you want.
I consider that. I am going to stand right there and shoot your wolves.
Shoot my wolves.
Yeah.
Interesting.
How do we feel about the wyverns being in the middle there? But they're sort of in the gully, but they're sort of not because they were attacking the giants on the hillside.
They're on the hill, actually.
Yeah,
Technically,
okay.
they're not in
All right.
the gully.
Okay.
They were
Okay.
you know,
Okay,
it was
all
right
right,
here,
okay, fine.
right?
Yep, that's fine. That's
So
fine.
maybe my tail is in the way. So you have a tail pin, so you go -2.
Get out! Shut up! Okay, now I really would like to be in short range over the gully there. I'd love to be in short range.
Well, that's
7.5 inches.
Oh, ooh. Okay, I'll give it to you.
Yeah.
No, I'll give it to you because I know I'm going to crush you next turn. So.
Just the front row though. The back row is in long range, unfortunately. But I get a lot of attacks. This is what I was going for. A lot of attacks here. So 2 dice per figure. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 dice in short range. I would need 4s, but in the light I need 5. So there's 10 dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Trying to do as much damage as possible. I need 5s.
Conjuring GM after dark.
3 hits.
What? Yeah.
Thank you. That's it. More dice. More 5s, please.
That's it.
I didn't get any 5s. The back row, I get another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I get another 8 dice.
What? You have 4 dice? It's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the figures are so.
Yeah, this guy here is a little confusing.
I see.
It's
Oh, I
in the
see
back.
what's
So
happening.
5 in front, 4 in the back.
Right.
So I get another 8 dice, and these guys need 6s. 1 hit.
What?
Roll the other one. Another one.
What? Oh my god. That's not right. Okay, so I get 0 points basically
Mm-hmm.
for so I need to roll a 9.
Correct.
7.
Oh, fuck this shit.
I'm going home. All right. Well.
I give you nothing. I give you
I
nothing.
know you do. I know you do. Okay,
It's your turn.
it's my turn.
Yep.
So these guys are gonna keep moving. They're gonna try to turn and be in contact with you.
Yep.
I wonder actually. So are they all out of the woods or no?
We only measure. You only pay movement for the front row.
For the front row.
And the front row has paid everything you need to get all the way through the woods.
Got it.
So you will not be paying any more
So-
for woods travel.
So I could technically about face them and charge you
Oh. Except for
with
that.
3 ranks or no? So like what?
Okay, if you left face.
Yeah.
If you left face, then you do have to pay for this guy moving through these woods, which is only about 2 inches.
Why? You said I've already paid the
I
penalty.
assumed I'm sorry. I assumed you were gonna go forward and wheel, which is kind of a normal thing.
But what if I come out of the woods completely and then let face and go?
That's fine. Then you would not be paying any woods costs.
So but that would still be like the 2 inches. It's 2 inches to get out of the woods.
Yeah. I agree.
Left face is half their move.
Correct.
So that's 6.5. So that gives me 2.5.
Right.
So am I within 2.5?
Looks like maybe.
No, I am not. Am
Sure.
Okay, so the Wyvern is gonna fly out and go behind you. So that's a given. And then the Ogres is my same question. So if they start moving forward, do they reform automatically?
I'm gonna say yes.
Okay, so they're gonna go and move forward and basically try to avoid the gully. And
It doesn't cost anything to go down it.
Right. But they're gonna try to go
Okay,
online
that's fine.
and get in touch with you. And so these guys are gonna do what I said. Whether or not they're actually getting in contact. Well, they're probably not gonna get in contact, but whatever. So I'm gonna move this guy first, so that's easy to see. And so they're gonna move like 2 inches. And this way. Whoa! Awful flat. Okay.
How many do you have across the front here? 6?
I have no idea. I think so. Okay. I think there were 2 or 3 in the back.
Yeah.
2 in the back. Okay, and so they go like this. Rep. Rep.
Yeah, if you're within 2.5 inches, you get in
I
contact.
don't think I am, but you never know. I'm like, you're not gonna give that to me, are you?
No, I'm not.
You're not gonna give me an eighth of an inch?
Nope. I was previously not
did
given a
nine.
32nd
I
of an
know.
inch.
Okay, so I'm right here,
Yeah.
basically. Just within reach. Ah, get you next door, my pretty.
How about you move your ogres and I'll fiddle with these guys.
So the ogres. So, I don't know what to do for like so they move 9.
Yep.
So this guy is within 9.
Yeah, they're pretty
So,
obviously in range.
So I'm just they're all
Yeah. Now I'm going to require that you avoid the gully.
okay. Alright, so now you screw me up
Yeah,
here.
good. Mission accomplished.
So you agree 3 of them are in contact?
Oh yeah.
Okay. So 3 ogres in contact. You get a +1.
Correct.
So what are you?
4.
4.
Yeah.
So +1, so I get any 3s
Correct.
to hit you. So, and I have 1 hit per guy.
That's right.
3
Oh,
hits.
fuck balls. Bah.
Is this the final round? I don't know. Hopefully.
Just have to roll all 6s from now on.
Okay, and then the wyvern, I'm in the back, so I have +2, +1, so I get +3.
Yeah.
So your armor 4, so I get
Those are automatic hits. I'm pretty
automatic
sure,
hits,
right,
so
in the
4
back.
guys die.
1. Oh, I got hit with a sword. 2. Oh, I got energy drain. 3. Oh, I got bit by the wyvern. 4. I got poisoned. Oh.
So you get 2 guys left.
Alrighty then. That's alright. That's a whole lot of ugly stuff. So
I'm gonna drink to William. Thank you for the inspiration of the army.
I'm at -1. This is for the first time ever in Book of War. I'm at -1 on the morale check. So I need a dice count of 10.
It can happen.
8.
It does
And
not.
they are crushed.
Oh,
Ugh.
God. I win.
Wow.
Very.
That is a dominant army, particularly when I have chaos and it's sunny and a bunch
Right.
of archers and it's lots of woods.
Wow.
Yeah.
I still think the wyvern is so powerful
Yeah.
that, and I know you
Yeah.
you did the computer simulation.
Yeah.
You thought it was completely
Yeah.
balanced,
Yeah.
but I think he just does so much damage.
I will say
He's
that
so powerful, like even more so
Yeah.
than the griffin that I had.
I just beat the camera.
You
again,
did, but that's
sorry.
okay.
Sorry, buddy. Confusing.
Yeah.
I'm so upset. I'm kicking the camera. The one thing with the wow, I really messed it up actually.
Did you?
I think so because that whole side of the board is not visible anymore.
That's okay.
So the thing that God, now I've got the barriers.
Just
Sorry.
you're very fiddly today.
Oh, I'm so fiddly. Oh my God, I'm so upset. I'm gonna give
I'm
everybody
so
a headache.
relieved.
Um,
I'm like, God, I needed that.
The thing I'm worried sometimes with the balancing is the high mobility units. I'm not entirely the simulator can't count that, right? Like
Right.
how strategically useful is it to be able to put this piece anywhere you want,
Right.
right? So granted that I know the wyvern's basically going to always get back attacks all the time, that's taken into account. But the fact that you can put the back attack anywhere the frig you want,
Right.
that. And sometimes I think about that with a light horse being able to run around.
Yeah.
And I think it was John last time that was saying, geez, it seems like they always get back attacks.
Right.
No,
No, I still think I think it could be just a little bit more
Okay.
expensive, so
Okay.
that I wouldn't have,
Yeah.
because I basically had every my entire army,
Yeah.
except at the end when you got the wolf riders.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, and granted the terrain didn't, was against you because you had a lot of missile.
Yeah.
You had a lot of archers.
I will say
but
this.
still-
Okay, so I got lucky on turn 1 with
Yeah.
2 hits against your Wyverns, right? I got unlucky because I had at least 2 turns where I was attacking with my giants.
Yeah,
I
and
pro-
you didn't get any
And I didn't
hits.
get any of those, right?
Yeah.
So if I'd had if I'd had 2 more turns go my way, the Wyverns would have been eliminated,
It's true,
right?
but
And you were smart to put him in the woods so I couldn't shoot him anymore.
right.
That was a great move. And you used your ogres really well, and you pincered my giants.
Right.
So I honestly think that in addition to everything else, that your terrain layout was very smart, and I think you played really well. I'm not entirely sure you automatically that any person would automatically win with that army.
Here's the cat.
Finally
Finally,
on camera.
the really upset cat.
All right. Well, no, but I got smashed. I got my ass handed to me that time. So currently, what did I now I can't even remember what the record is. So now it's 4.5. No, it's 3.5 to 2.5. It's 3.5 to 2.5 with an upcoming tie break using chainmail jousting coming up hopefully sometime this week. Correct. Yeah. I did. The first turn looked nice, but I think Isabelle played really well in that game.
You know, isn't he cute? Isn't he like the cutest cat ever? He peed in the kitchen, that's why he was punished.
Yeah, that was unfortunate.
Just in case you were wondering why we were punishing the cat.
We were setting up the show and kind of a bunch of excitement.
Not paying any attention to him. That was unacceptable.
So, if anybody has any ideas, like maybe you're watching the show later, I gotta get my breath back. Maybe you're watching the show later on the archive version on YouTube, and you have some ideas about things that I overlooked or I could have played better. Feel free to leave a comment. We would be very interested in that. And again, if you have opinions about the Wyverns in particular, right?
Yeah.
So Isabelle thinks that they're overpowered. Maybe William does too now. I don't know.
Yeah, I think. I mean, how much do they cost? Like
120.
See, 120, I don't think is enough.
Really?
Yeah, personally. Because how much are the elephants now? Like 100?
100.
Yeah, so it's only 20 more than the elephants, and I think they're like way more powerful because the elephants don't move.
Yeah.
So, they can't move like everywhere on the board like those guys can.
Right.
So, I don't know. Anyway, think about that.
Now you haven't used the elephants a lot lately since the rejiggering.
Right.
So the elephants with spearmen on the back, they do double damage. They can do
They
up
do.
to 8 hits per turn.
No, they do. They do a lot of damage,
Yeah.
but they move kind of slowly.
Sure. Yeah.
So
sure. So that has been a thing that I have been worried about, that my auto balancer may not take into account, is
Right.
that what is the strategic value of high speed? So maybe that's a good point. But right now, what do you think the Wyverns ought to cost? Just as a ballpark estimate.
I mean, at least 150, not more. Yeah.
150.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Half the whole army of the normal.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow, 150.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
And I would think that the rocks, the griffins that we used 3 games ago, I think, would have to be the same price because they basically have the same ability set.
Yeah.
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 Do they also have the griffins?
And
are
maybe
also
we
armor
can
6,
can dedicate like a couple of games where one of us takes one or the other with the new prices to see if that.
Okay.
I mean, again, a lot of it depends on the terrain. I was lucky that I got woods, so I could hide in the woods and do some damage to your army in the woods.
Yeah, and hide from the archers.
And hide from the giant mostly.
Yeah.
So anyway. And so next month we'd like to do another pick the armies for Dan and Isabelle game.
Another patron's pick. Yes, we didn't do that in March. It's currently April 3rd, so we didn't do that in March because we weren't having a show every week, right?
Right, and now that I've quit my job, I'm free. I'm broke, but I'm free.
So we will plan to be on next week. Yes.
Yeah, sure. Why
Which is
not?
April 10th, I think. Saturday, April 10th. So I'm really looking forward to getting in a lot more playtesting and hopefully more units. And maybe we will bulk up the price of the big flyers and have a big flyer face-off, which almost happened tonight. So feel free to leave comments about that or anything else that you'd like to see. We will have. Thank you for reminding me that we will have a new patrons pick for April. coming up on the patrons Discord channel very soon.
And we are thinking about the Willy Wonka edible army.
We are.
We
Right.
just have to coordinate. And again, because I have plenty of time to bake.
Now this is your job.
This is my job.
Thank you very much. Don't forget, Wandering DM's talk show is on tomorrow, Sunday, April 4th. And boy, I'm so excited about having Janelle Jaquays on as our guest. And at one point I was surprised to do that. Many of our viewers had said that would be like one of their favorite people that they would like to see as a guest. So of course, the author and illustrator of classic adventures like Dark Tower and Caverns of Thracia and Casting Crew, I think is called. They're called a bunch of video games. Worked on the Quake video games.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's funny. Sometimes I have blinders on about like you're either tabletop role playing or video games, and I forget that a lot of people cross over
Right.
for a lot of that stuff. And working on new 5th edition stuff even today. Wonderful artist, wonderful writer. Really looking forward to seeing what Janelle is doing tomorrow. So I guess that's it, and then we'll be back next week. Thanks so much to William, of course, for moderating the chat tonight. That's an enormous help to the show. Thanks everybody for watching and bearing with us. And
Thanks for the sentiment, John. Don't worry about the job. That was just a emergency job during the pandemic. Because I lost a lot of my income stream, but we'll come back.
You'll have better jobs.
I'll have better jobs.
There'll be better days.
There'll be better days, yeah.
I'll shake off this horrible defeat.
And Dan said he'll pay my rent or something, so.
Really? Okay, we'll discuss that more right after the show. Whew, what a night!
Good night, everybody.
Oh my goodness.